black African ash to go into our black African soap. And I want to put a warning right here. Please be careful and do not burn your house down. And if all possible, please do this outside and don't burn your house down. And you'll see as we get going, this can be a little dangerous. So take caution, okay? All right, let's go. Hey everybody, we are working on our burnt tropical materials for our black African soap. I'm going to increase the line of black African soap. Oh, I'm ringing. And let me set this over here. I'm going to increase my line of black African soap because I think it is one of the most awesome soaps. And in the meantime, we were out of dried, burnt tropical materials. So last time I made this, I already had some ready to go. So I didn't have to do it again. So I just did a video on how to make the black African soap, but without the drying process. So today I'm making a video just showing you how to dry this stuff. Now, when you see them making the black African soap in Africa, they have, it's out on the ground, they're drying tropical materials, and then they burn them, and then they take the ash and they pour water in it. And then they mix the oils in with that oil, in with the ash and the water, and they stir it up and make soap. And then I think they cook it on the stove, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they cook it on the stove. So in doing that, the tropical materials, for one, is touched by the lye, but also, you know, ash makes lye. If you put water in the ash, like in the old days, they would take the ashes from their stoves and fireplaces and they'd put it in a box, a wooden box that had a drainage system to a pail on the bottom, and it had a grid on the top so that you could pour water through the ashes and then it would filter out into the bucket. And they would pour water over the ash, and then they would, whenever the water run clear, they'd gotten all of the pot ash or lye out of it. But it's hard to tell the strength of that lye because, you know, like with the crystals that we buy at Essential Depot, we know that we need so many ounces for this many ounces of this much oil, you know. But for that, it was a guessing game. So I don't want to make it in the guessing game, and one batch maybe I'll have really great soap, and the next time it'll be too soft, and the next time it'll be really stripping because almost all the oils got turned into into soap. So I want to use Essential Depot's lye, but I still want to use the ash. Now why? Okay, activated charcoal draws out impurities, and I think that stuff is also piped down your nose in a tube when you take stuff you're not supposed to, and it helps you live. Isn't that what they put down? It's activated charcoal is what they put in your stomach. Yeah, because it will, like, there was these scientists that use activated charcoal, and then they took strychnine and they locked this whole big, it was in the 1800s, they locked all these scientists up in a room with them so that they couldn't get out and they couldn't get out, and they sit and watch them not die of strychnine poisoning because they ate activated charcoal first, okay? So activated charcoal pulls out impurities and poisons, and so therefore it's great. Well, this is Africa's version of that same type of process. It's dried and burnt tropical materials, not pine trees or hardwood. So anyway, it's really hard to get these leaves. I believe this is the palm leaf. during certain times of the year. But one of the Mexican grocery stores, we're very blessed to have a Mexican population which has pulled in quite a few exotic stores. I think they're exotic anyway, which lends to my soaping ability because I can get these. So, but because they were frozen and I bought them and left them, I just set them out to thaw yesterday and then left them. See, they're pretty dry already. But in any case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these, and what I did is I would put them, and somebody wants to talk to me. I'm gonna have to figure that out, who it is. But anyway, I've got my oven set on 250, and now I'm gonna put this, and I've taken the middle rack out, and I only have the bottom rack in, and I'm gonna dry those leaves. I'm not gonna burn them yet. I'm gonna just dry them, okay? And I've got all these other leaves here to do, and we're just gonna slowly dry them in the oven, and I'm gonna keep you posted and let you see the process. Okay, it's just been in here for a few minutes. I did preheat the oven. This has still got a green feeling to it. See how it's just cracking now? That's what we want. We want it crackable. So, I'm going to turn some of it over. Poke it back in there. Don't look at my dirty kitchen oven. We burn stuff in there on purpose. All right, so we're going to do it a little longer. All right, what we're doing is we're taking, now this one, see that soft feel there? It crinkles on the ends, but it's not crinkling right here. It's not ready. Part of it is. So when you pull that part, just crinkle some of that off, as they say. Crinkle it off and poke this back in here. But let me show you on this one. We're taking this stuff off, but I found this stem here can be a little difficult to deal with when you're grinding this up to powder. So we're pulling off this part of it, but we're not taking the stem and putting it into our product. So the stem is going to be thrown away. And we're still drying, and this is getting ready to burn, baby, burn. We're gonna burn this stuff right here. We're gonna make ash out of it. Okay, everybody, now I want to call these things tapioca, because I heard somebody said that make tapioca with these, but it's a type of bean that you get at the Mexican stores. They make candies and different things for it, but it's also known to be very healthy for your skin, and some uses in that way, I'm told. And there is a little stem. Oh, let me get this right. Here we go. There's a little stem in these, and we pull that out now because we found that to be very aggravating when we're grinding. And so as we're working with this, we will pull these stems out. Now, whoop, I can't seem to hold this in front of the camera. There we go. And so we pull these little stems out of this product. All right. So let me show you. All right. So I bought these for $2.99 a bag, and some of these bags are bigger than others, so it's not like they did it with a scale. So I don't know how much you'll get. One lady asked me, how do I afford to sell my soap for $2.99 when I put all these natural ingredients in there? And I think my secret is that I live in a very rural, small community where things are not as expensive. My son lives in Texas and stuff is gosh awful high. Let me, while we're doing that, let me just look under here. No. We're still working on drying those things. All right, let me make sure we got the camera in the right place. Okay, so here are these things, and we're going to sit and just press on them. And you'll find these just in bags laying on the shelf in the Mexican grocery stores. And we're just going to pull out this stem. You will find it in the end if you don't get it all out, because it will not grind worth a flip. And so you get out what you can. What you can't get, you will get before it's over. So we're just going to sit, and we want to burn the skin as well as this soft, mushy nut on the inside. And so, there we go. So we're just getting as much of the stem out as we can, because it's really a pain in the butt when you get ready to process the ash. This stem just will not ash completely, I guess you could call it, and grind up. And so I don't know what this stuff tastes like, but they make candies out of it, I'm told, and they make health products out of it, skin products out of it. I don't know if they just ever just eat it raw, I mean dried like this. And it is some kind of, you can tell it's a bean. I don't know if it grows on a tree or a bush, but it's tropical. And so we're burning it. Yes. I can't get the skin off this backside, just won't come. Let's see what this stuff tastes like. Oh, there's nut. I didn't even know there was beans in here. It's like tangy, sour. It's like those sweet and sour candies the kids buy, those sweet and sour gummies. Ooh, it's really quite good. I might just sit down and eat me one of these. So, that's what we're doing right here at the Cornerstone Market. Really nice. Really nice. It seems to be that the secret to that is to pull one and then take the stem where it was on the plant and pull right there, and that seems to get the worst of it off for you. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to dry and burn these things too. Okay guys, I took to doing this differently. I just open it up and I'm just taking a stack of leaves and I'm just plopping them on the rack and closing them up. It's at 250. It's giving me no issues with problems. And then in a short period of time, let me see if I get this in screen. Within a short period of time, they come out looking like this, nice and dried and ready to be cracked open. I mean, crumpled and de-stemmed. Okay, So, we hadn't got around to this yet. We're working on it. Okay, if you'll notice this last little sheath here, this one's just worked out really well. I was like flipping them every now and then and turning them and trying to do this. I finally just said, don't touch them till they're all done. And they just all came out so perfect. So, I'll show you over here. Here we go. I think you'll be able to see. So, we've got a stack of them in here, and they're just doing their thing, and we're just not touching them and letting them cure out. Doesn't take forever, but it takes a little longer, but you don't mess with them and you get less crunchy things in your oven. And so that is how to do the leaves. And you get these at the Mexican stores where I get them, Mexican grocery store. Last time I bought them fresh. This time I bought them frozen. And now I'm going to try to find out. Do you know the name for these things? I don't know the name for these things either, but we're fixing to work on getting the stems out of them and whatnot before we start drying these, and then we're going to burn everything. Okay. Nice and crinkly. The ones on the top I put back in there. I found there were some on the bottom that weren't crinkly enough, and now they are. Light and feathery, definite crinkly. But these, I can feel these are not light and fluffy and crinkly enough, so I'm going to just flip those over and give them a little bit more time. We still got this on 250. Okay, so now we've taken the stems out, and as you can see, I've got these on 400 degrees, and you have to stir them often, and we've got, of course, lots of little pieces from where we took the shells off, and you basically just want to turn the black part to where it's not being cooked again at the moment. And it's basically just a heat and rotate, heat and rotate, heat and rotate process. And they start smelling really good, and you want to eat them. So just keep watching. And I think we got a little bit of fire going. There we go. And this does smoke up your house. But it's not a nasty, bad way, I don't think. It's not like when you're burning something nasty. Alright. That's how we do it now. Okay. When I open the door, quite a bit of smoke come out flying, and we're really we're setting it on fire. I play that song, but YouTube would probably get mad at me for playing a song that didn't belong to me on my video. And so we're still burning. I got this on 400 degrees. Okay, so it's still soft, so we've still got a lot of action left to go. We just close it back up. Okay, guys, this is what I call the ash test. See, it's ash through and through. And so now I'm going to put it on broil for a little bit. Okay, it's getting really ashy around here. Sometimes you'll get a little blaze on top. You know, be prepared to have a lid to put on top of this to put the fire out. What we're burning now is not the beans, but the pods. You know, that part that we popped off, this part here. We did a slow 400 degrees on the beans. Let me leave that up so you see. But I found that you have to pop it on up on broil to get it to do the rest. I'm gonna bring you up here closer, see if I can zoom you in. It still smells good though, don't it?
Yeah.
It actually doesn't make your house smell that bad. It makes your house smell good. My son-in-law come in and he opened the door up and he said, "My God, what's cooking in here? That smells so good." And I said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And he said, "You can smell it all the way down the street."
I can smell your store in this breezeway right here whenever I'm not even in here.
Mm-hmm. But that's gonna burn that part there. Because we're not just looking for tropical materials, we're looking for burnt tropical materials. And so we're setting it on fire. When I opened the lid, when I opened the door a while ago, there was a fire up on the top and it was just a couple of inches high floating around. But as soon as I opened the door, it just went out. Maybe it was that gush of air come in and put it out, but you have to be prepared for that. It don't smell bad, but it still gets your eyes. Wear your safety goggles, ladies, gentlemen. Wear your safety goggles. Okay, so we got a good fire going at the moment. I think there was a little bit of blaze went on. My daddy says, "What in the world are you doing?" Isn't that what you said, Daddy?
Yeah, you're beyond crazy.
Beyond crazy.
Well, I know you're going to get up
Or if you have smoke alarms, quick to be out of luck.
I had to turn them off. Oh, that's right, ladies. Discontinue your fire alarms before you do this. Hey, Daddy. Say hi to YouTube.
I'm ready to make some molds to make stuff.
Yes, I just checked your PayPal account and it had a 0 balance.
Oh,
Daddy.
Lord, I'll start the death between now and January.
I know it. I'm sorry. If anybody would like to buy a soap mold from Dad, you would be really happy to make them one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You could even do special things if needed for Christmas, couldn't you? Like paint them red and green.
I don't think there's one thing.
He says, "Wait a minute, Kimberly. I just want to sell a soap mold the way I make them. I didn't say nothing about
You
buying
told me
paint."
that you couldn't put stuff like that on
I
stuff.
know, I was just teasing.
Oh,
What is it? Oh yeah, you got $2 coming to you.
from what?
You sold 2 more of your tapes that you brought in here.
Oh, good.
You're gonna have to bring some more doodads in here.
Yeah, I've got some I don't really want.
Yeah, that wood box. I want to look at it.
Yeah. So we'll give you $2 in a minute. I noticed he put his paper in his pocket so he can't forget it,
I
right?
didn't want to put it in the
Oh,
floor. You know it's dirty into it.
It's just soap. It's not been long since we mopped, but we made a whole bunch of soap Monday, Tuesday. We swept, but we've not mopped yet.
Yeah.
It gets everywhere.
I've got a lot of fish scales in my mouth because I just ate fish for once. And they didn't stay.
They didn't scale you fish, so you don't know what it weighed.
I see you got some good chocolate fudge there too.
I know, and it does look so, like this is our sexual soap.
Ooh,
Ooh la la.
I know you would.
He says I'm leaving. Wait a minute, Daddy, come look at the fire. I've been wanting to show y'all what it looked like when the fire took off. Let's see if it's on fire.
What are you doing it for though, huh?
Woo!
Good Lord. Kim, you really are messing the place up. It don't have an exhaust,
Well,
and it's gonna stink like that all the time.
does that smell bad to you?
Well, I can't.
No, it's a good smelling smoke, I'm telling you.
What is that you're cooking in? What
This
is,
stuff smells good.
what is it though?
It's some kind of beans,
I think I'd open my door and prop that one up.
but it's done. Stick a fork in it, it's done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope we're not gonna have to eat that.
No, Mama. Anyway, let's see if I can get up here. That and this cleans off. It does if you clean it right away.
I got the front door open.
But it don't stink, does it? Does it take your breath away?
It actually, Cam, it's as warm outside as it is in here.
Is it?
You can get open right there in the house.
Huh? No, I don't know what might come in my back door when I wasn't looking. That's an alley back there, Daddy. I suppose you could burn a little bit more on that, but we're done. We're gonna let this cool. So I'm gonna get a tray ready and show you what we're gonna do next. Oh yeah.
Mine in there, we're across the street.
You know, this is still smoking. I wonder if it'll catch my towel on fire. Do you think it'll catch my towel on fire? We had a metal tray that we put it on last time, but I couldn't find it. It's around here somewhere. This big oval metal tray. Maybe I better not put this on a towel. Hey guys, don't put this on a towel. Well, I couldn't find my metal tray, and this doesn't seem to be catching on fire, the towel. And so we will continue. Hello? Hey.
What the hell is it?
No, we did. No, that's right. Christmas is at your house. That's exactly right, Randy. Christmas is at your house. Thanksgiving was at Mama's house. That's right. That was the deal. But the times, Mama don't like a, you know, Mama don't like a, I can't remember. Mama, what is it for Christmas? Do you like lunch for Christmas time or you like supper for
Is
Christmas?
that Randy?
Yeah.
He called me and he said he loved Michael and
Christmas Day at night.
They want to do it Christmas night.
well, not Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day night at 5.
Christmas Day night at 5 o'clock. Okay. All right. All right. Will Sherry get to go be there then for Christmas night?
I'm probably gonna take him home and clean it.
Oh, that's wonderful. We can have Sherry at Christmas. Okay then. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. That's awesome. His girlfriend Sherry's gonna get to be there. She wasn't gonna get to be at her Christmas stuff because it was gonna be too early in the day, and so now she can be there too.
Okay. Well, come tell me, honey, about this. I don't know what to do with this stuff, dear.
All right. So now you gotta let this stuff cool. Let me show you what it looks like. And
One more back to the front door.
my mom is having a hard time with this. It's not bothering me. Is it bothering you, Daddy? A little? Well, we got the back door open. So we're going to let it cool, and then we're going to put it in the processor and grind it up to powder. Okay, so I've let it cool. And so now we're going to load up the hopper. I can't remember if we can do very much at a time, so I'm going to just do 3/4 of it and see how that does. This is that Living Well Montel Health Master. I highly recommend this little booger. Love it. One of my best investments. Okay. No, that's it. Oh. Run. Adjust what you think high. Now, you can't open this right away. Hand me that other one that's just like this. It's right there where you are, just a little deeper. Right there where you are. This thing here, you don't want to open that right away. It puffs. Oh, well, it's not too bad. It's unsettled. There's a lid. And so then we'll just take our ash, and because we took those stems out, our ash looks really good this time. Oh, and it smells good. You know what it smells like? It smells like coffee. Yeah, it smells just like coffee, doesn't it? All right, fill this hopper up with it. Fill it up about 3/4 full. Let me get the little locking devices going here. I don't know if I'll need it again during this process, so I'm gonna hang on to it for a minute. We've been drinking Cup of Calm, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Did you finally get you some of that drink?
Yeah.
I done had one. Mama and Daddy come in here, and when Mama's all like, "This ain't right," it always gets me upset. But not Daddy's like, "Oh, okay, Mama, whatever," because I didn't have my cup of calm. Yeah, everything's still sort of in there, I think. Let me move you right here now. And so, we get my cup of calm put over there. And so this is our ash. Oh, that smells just like roasted coffee. That is so crazy cool. And now, I'm gonna divide part of it up into this one. Because it was just too much. 3/4 is just as full as you can go.
Is it in the same family?
I suppose we could put some in a coffee filter and run water on it and see what it tastes like.
You go right ahead.
You don't want to try that? It smells so good. It smells just like roasted, you know, like roasted coffee or something.
You may invent something new, Kim.
Well, you gotta make us a pot. You're the coffee and the tea guru. She says, yeah, right. She says, I ain't drinking that. Alright, so now I'm going to take, and I'm going to hack this up between the two and reprocess it one time.
You want me to go make you some of it?
I just thought it'd be a fun experiment. You know?
Yeah.
Like take a half a pot of water and like a big tablespoon and put in a filter and run water through it and just see what it tastes like. Just for fun. How many tablespoons of grounds would you put for a coffee pot that big?
That one?
Yeah.
About 4 or 5.
Okay, maybe 2 heaping tablespoons with a half a cup of water. Oh. Alright, and we'll put this on it. All right. And there you go it. There's our ash, but we're not done. We've got to add the palm leaves to that. So just hang with me. There's more fun to be had. Okay, so now we're gonna set this, the palm leaves on fire. We're gonna ash them up. Okay, so we got a fire going in here. Now we're gonna add more. I know, y'all probably think I'm crazy, and this might be a non-safe thing to do, but this is the way we do it. So, you have a lid to put on top of it to put your fire out. If you get a fire, somebody's gonna burn their house down. So, do this outside if it suits you. I just don't have the ability. We always do it in here. And we love our black African soap fires. Please wash this really quickly, and then spray it down with alcohol and get all the water residue out of it. I think I'll need it. All right. So, don't have y'all on it. Pull you back a little bit. I think we had fans in here the last time we did this, and we was sucking it out of the building. Going, so I turned off my oven. Oh, scared me to something fell.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm gonna try putting it on bake and put it on like 400 degrees like we did that other for a while, and everything. So I don't remember us ever getting a big fire like that. Maybe I never did that on broil before, but boy, we would get a fire, but it wouldn't be as bad as that. And so I feel like I'm gonna have some with their houses all burnt down. They're all gonna be, you know.
That would not be good, Kim.
I know. I was like, let's see. Yeah, here I was like, you know, oh my God, there's this fire, this high flames coming up. I was like, I don't remember it doing that. So I must have not put it, yeah, I must have had it on bake and not broil last time. And so, and I know I had to put the other stuff on broil to get it to do. But these leaves, I must have just cooked these on bake and not on broil. Cause you know I was thinking, we're gonna set it on fire. We set that thing on fire. So, and I got tears out of my eyes laughing and from the smoke. But as you can see, it's very smoky, this process. And so, let's get our spoon again now and stir it. Yeah, I think it was definitely baked with the leaves. The leaves didn't require broil. So, we dried and now we're burning.
Everything okay?
Yep.
It's smelling pretty bad in our place.
Uh-oh.
Need to worry?
No, we make black African soap here, and so we have to burn the, I have to hand dry and burn the palm leaves, and I accidentally put the heat on the oven too hot, and it caught on fire for a few minutes.
Okay, well, make sure it wasn't us on fire.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Well, I know where the smells coming from. It'll be good.
Okay, all right.
Good luck.
Thank you. And we are right at done now. And no, you can't put water on it or you ruin it. And so that's the last little bit. So yeah, I definitely do the leaves on bake, guys. And turn on your stove vent and your bathroom vents. And open up the doors to the house, or do it outside. I can just see it now. They're gonna have it all over the soapy pages of Facebook. Kimberly's telling people dangerous things to do. So I hope you'll use your common sense. As you can see, I never had to use a lid or anything. Whenever I caught a fire, I just turned off the oven and opened the door and the fire just went out. And I didn't go panicking or yanking it out and blagging around and getting stuff out everywhere to catch stuff on fire. I just left it contained in its little metal fireproof built pot. And, but I had the lid there. If I needed, I could have just put it right on top of it. Oh, I think one of my smoke, I didn't get one of my smoke detectors off. I thought I had the batteries out of them all. All right, it is done. I'm going to make sure and let you see it.
Which one is it?
It's the one in the back room. And there is our palm ash. I'm gonna let this cool and so as not to harm my blender, and then we will blend this up in the blender. Okay guys, our ash has cooled. We didn't set the fire on, but the house on fire. And now we've got to get it into our colander. I won't need the poker, I just need the bags and the ties. A little of it got away from me. See if it's gonna go puff. Yeah, this is gonna go puff. Can't let that settle. Okay, to see the difference, we have the black and the brown, so we've got to blend this well. You could put it back in there and blend it up, but oh gosh, it smells just like coffee still. And so now it's blended, and I'm going to turn on our scale, put a bag on it, come out at 0, and then we're going to fill our bag up. And there is 5 ounces, just perfect to go into a batch of soap. And we don't sell this because we don't want to set ourselves on fire this often. This does me a long time. And I'll let you tie those up. And I'll bring you up here closer. I do anywhere between 5 and 5.5. the 2 bags of palm leaves I bought was about, I think they were like $2 and something a pack. And then the beans were $2 and something. So overall, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. So we're looking at about $15 to $17 with tax. Hold that bag. I swear it smells just like roasted coffee beans. I think that one's gonna be shy a little bit. Yeah, that's 2.3, so that'd be perfect for a half batch. We can tell it's smaller, I'm not gonna mark it. So, let's see how many loaves of soap we've got here. 22, 42, 40, 50, yeah, 62, 70, 82, 90, 112, 122, 32, 142, 52, 52, 63 or 4. So nearly 200 loaves of soap. Took us a few hours to do that. And go get us a bar of that soap and they'll see what it looks like finished. Okay, so as I said, I shouldn't have put those leaves on broil. That should have been put on bake. And that's what I did last time. And I did burn them pretty fast. It's very ashy when it's done. It doesn't look ashy when you first cut it, but it's very ashy. I think that's a very wonderful thing because it's it's got ash in it. And so that's our black African soap. So basically, I've got 4 crock pots over there, and I'm going to make us some black African soap here at the market. I think I'm going to put lavender in one of them and lemongrass in one of them, and then just do 2 without it, or maybe 2 with lavender and 1 with lemongrass. Who knows? How many bars did we have of that?
I don't know.
I mean, was it a full bin or a half? Wasn't a full bin? See how low we are on it. I guess we'll decide then how much of just the regular we're going to make and how much with lavender and how much with lemongrass. Lemongrass is a natural skin and toner, and lavender is the most healing essential oil for the skin. Plus it helps you sleep. So now we just got to clean up this ashy mess.
13 bars.
13 bars. All right, so if you are so kind, please, I thank you for watching my commercials. And we have you can find my link to Essential Depot if you might like to buy some essential oils or soap making materials from them. You can find that at my website, where you can also buy some black African soap and my new hemp soap at www.essential-soaps.com. So ESSENTIAL dash, not slash, dash SOAPS, so essential-soaps.com. You can find my Essential Depot link all the way to the bottom of the first page. I'm thinking about putting that higher up too. Anyway, and you can also find it at www.kimberlymcnutt.com, KIMBERLYMCNUTT.com, and that's Kimberly McNutt, MCNUTT.com. So okay, so we got this job done. We won't have to bake this stuff for a while now. Phew. And I'm gonna have to look on my recipe. I believe it is 5 ounces goes in a double batch, and that looks about right for what I've been pouring out. So I feel pretty sure it's 5 ounces for a double batch. Bye, everybody.